Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
The Toe Tap
Come
podcast
on.
is back. We're live, episode 22. 2-2 in the hood.
lot.
Let's go, baby. It's a great day to be a sports fan. It's a great month to be a sports fan. We got NFL news coming in. We got March Madness beginning. The greatest time. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an unfamiliar face in the lobby. Carter Docks, welcome to the podcast, baby.
Thanks for having me, fellas. I've been excited to get on this for a while.
Absolutely, man. We got to bring in some March Madness outsiders. We got to get some information. You're a fellow Minnesota Viking fan, so you are allowed in the podcast.
I am unfortunately a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Yeah, it's an extreme vetting process here at Toe Tap Studio. If you're a Vikings fan, you're in. And Sam is back for the second consecutive week.
Back 2 weeks in a row. I don't think that's happened yet,
Dude,
so it's an honor.
It's awesome.
It
Let's
really
go.
is.
2 weeks in a row, Sammy.
Sammy D. Yeah, but to kick it off a little bit, last week me and Sam talked a lot about the free agency frenzy in the NFL, and we did kind of predict that Kyler Murray was going to sign with the Vikings. That was kind of the prowess that everyone was talking about, and he did. Kyler Murray, 1-year deal, vet min, signed with the Minnesota Vikings. How do you guys feel about it? Give me your takes.
Welcome to the family, first and foremost, Mr. Kyler Murray.
I love it. Welcome.
Yeah. No, I think we all saw it coming, right? We all saw Kyler coming to the Vikings.
I saw it too.
Especially down the stretch there. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a cool signing. I mean, especially for getting a veteran. $1.3 million. What's the risk there?
Dude, it's free.
You know,
it's literally free.
It's free. And you know what? At least it brings in, if he doesn't start for us, at least gives JJ McCarthy a challenge. You know, we need to bring someone in to at least challenge the
You
kid.
know what I hope?
You know, so I think that's
what I hope that it's gonna do is it's gonna get a huge chip on Nine's shoulder. I really hope that's what he needs, because I still want JJ McCarthy to be the future of the Minnesota Vikings. I do. I really want him to be the future. And if that puts a big chip on his shoulder, and that pressure makes diamonds. I said it last week. Pressure makes diamonds. And he has a little freaking Rottweiler Chihuahua on his back that's pushing him. And if Kyler starts, it's going to be electric. I feel that, because, dude, he's an electric football player. And with the tools and superstars we have on our offense, I think it's going to be really fun. So, yeah, vet min, cheap deal, got him for free, throw him out there, see what happens. Sam, what do you think?
All I can say is don't make the same mistake twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he has a good season, they know what to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of this Nine shit. Pardon my language. I'm so sick of it.
Yeah.
Don't make the same mistake. Don't make the same mistake twice.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree with that. I mean, it's going to be something that we're going to have to look at. I mean, obviously the Cardinals are paying him for this year, and I think they have to pay him for the next year also. So, or I think they might just be paying it all up front. They owe him like $36 million. So that's where he's getting paid from. So if we do keep him, I don't know if we have to pay him that much, but I mean, it's gonna.
But if he has a good year, he's gonna be wanting that much.
Yeah, and
which is the problem, because we don't really have much money to be moving around at this point, especially with all the restructures going on, moving them back in years. There's Jefferson. We're gonna have to extend Addison if we want to keep him. That's gonna cost some bucks
if he doesn't get arrested.
He might be in prison.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
right.
But
he might have to work that.
Another thing I didn't really think about talking about, but the Vikings wide receiver room right now is very short-handed, I would say. Okay, obviously you have JJ, Jordan Addison, but then you have two youngins. Okay, the next two that we have are Ty Felton and Miles Price. We have 4 wide receivers on the roster right now.
And honestly, I don't even think I'd count Miles Price in there.
Yeah, because I don't know if he's ready.
We've seen what he can do. We know what he's good at. And half the time it's not catching the ball.
Obviously.
That's a good point.
Ty Felton, he's a good name to bring up. I mean, he's a young kid from Maryland. He's shown what he can do in college. We all saw what he did in college. He's a stud. And sitting behind receivers like Addison and Jefferson, that's, I mean, great learning purposes.
Yeah, I think he's
to sit behind him.
he's going to be good for us. He's a good wide receiver. I think he's a USC guy, if I'm correct. Maryland. Okay, Maryland guy.
Yeah.
But but then I also looked at the free agent pool still, or a trade idea, And some names that are circulating right now are one I really like is Brendan Ayuk. He's been in the league for 5 years. He's cheap. He's literally like $8 million. And I know we're still at that line, but if there's still adjusting to do and maybe a trade that comes around in the draft, maybe getting another wide receiver, a veteran wide receiver, Brendan Ayuk, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah,
I like the draft idea because Brandon Ayuk. Well, one, you got to bring up his injury history,
yeah,
his
Yeah,
past with
I
injuries.
was gonna say that.
Two, you just almost got to say he's a cancer at this point because we saw with San Francisco, yeah, we saw the injuries, but even when he was able to play, the dude didn't even show
well,
up.
He loves
he's
stirring the pot, man.
yeah, dude, he's wanted out though. Like that's what I'm saying.
I,
He wants a new place. And he's been on the block for what, 2 years now? And then there's news that he's getting traded. Oh no, he's not. He's getting traded. No, he's not. So like he needs to get the hell out of San Fran, especially with Mike Evans coming in. I mean, I don't know. They've gotten rid of Debo. I think they're putting all their eggs in the basket of Mike Evans and Ricky Purcell right now. So I think Ayuk is definitely out there. So we'll see. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and I will say the Vikes do a great job with young receivers.
Mhm.
I mean, we just have,
Yeah.
so we go out and get a young guy. Who knows? Really, I mean,
usually they produce
they
within
do,
a
they
year or
do.
two. Yeah.
Historically, we've been great with Minnesota wide receivers.
Yeah.
So
And the thing
hopefully we
is
can
though,
go
like
get one.
if we do go get one, I think they like typically we've had them sit for a year. They're special teams. Like Ty Felton was all special teams last year, maybe mixed in here or there. Miles Price didn't see anything on offense, but like typically we don't have our rookie receiver, hey, you're the three, you know.
Right off the
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
go.
so I
Yep.
think
yeah,
Ty Felton will be the three this year, obviously, because that's all we got right now. But yeah, and who knows what's going to happen with Addison? I'd really like us to see. I want us to go get a solid, a veteran. That's just my opinion. But yeah, yeah,
bring in another bet.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
It would have been
unbelievable.
nice. I was keeping an eye on this guy's name before he got signed. What was it yesterday? A Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. Yeah,
Kirk,
It would
Charlie
have been
Kirk.
nice to bring him back, but I saw he just signed a 1 year with the Niners, I believe.
yeah. I think,
They're gonna be
dude, they
good.
got some weapons now.
The Niners are gonna be good.
All they needed was a couple legit receivers that would stay on the Mike Evans. I don't know
Dude,
about stay on the field,
don't
but
fade Mike Evans like that.
well, no, it's not that I'm fading him. It just I think they overpaid him a little too much, being 32 years old and having consistent hammy issues.
Hall of
The
Famer.
But if he
knowledge,
stays
baby.
healthy with
the
him
knowledge.
and Kittle and Christian Kirk, and you got McCaffrey in the backfield, why not them?
It's hard. It's hard not to pay a Hall of Famer though. That's the thing.
Plus they brought back Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah, no, the 49ers are looking good, man. I mean, they made some moves. Some analysts were saying they were losers of free agency. Like Brock Purdy is a loser. Like I was like, what?
Well,
That
I wouldn't say Brock Purdy's the loser. I would only say the aspect that they lost in was paying Mike Evans that much.
yeah. I mean, it's hard not to pay a Hall of Famer. I just said that, but I mean, Mike Evans, although he does have injury history, but he's gonna probably get 1,000 yards for you. Like
Oh,
Well, and you bring in that knowledge, man. He's been in the league forever. He's dominated the league forever.
exactly.
He teaches young guys.
Yeah, for
That-
real.
It's part of that money. That's where that goes right there, just to teach.
Yeah, and then that
So,
Jalen Waddle trade that just happened today.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle to the Broncos, they get scarier. Miami is definitely hitting the hard rebuild right now. They're getting draft picks.
so what are they going to do with Achan? You think?
I think they're going to ship him. I think they're going to get rid of him. It's going to be either before the draft or during the draft. A-Chain is going, I think, because I think
And to who?
they I don't know. Vikings were brought up, but I don't know if our running back. I think our running back. We're not going to worry about that right now. That's
I think after signing Aaron Jones, I think that kind of just
yeah.
got
We'll ride
back down
with
planet Earth.
Mason and Jones like we said last week. I think that's going to happen.
You got Ty Chandler too.
Yeah, Ty
mean,
Chandler's.
that's-
I like Ty
Yeah.
Chandler. He was fun to watch. I go to the spring train or not spring training, training camp every summer, and we go watch. And dude, he's always busting his ass in training camp. And like he just got plagued with some injuries. He broke his finger, and like he couldn't play with it because it was broken in weird spots. And like so, I mean, he plays hard. I would love to see Ty Chandler get some more carries. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, I want to kind of run back to the Kyler Murray. I'm going to play a little devil's advocate here, but Do we think he fits the Minnesota Vikings scheme?
No,
You know,
no,
we need a
absolutely
pocket.
not. And
I
I brought
agree,
that up. I brought that up last episode. Absolutely not.
and I agree with that.
There ain't much that McCarthy can learn from this kid because they
And
play
that's what
two
scares
totally
me.
different ways.
Yes, and I would 100% agree with that. Yeah, Kyler Murray is a cool name to bring in. It brings some hype to the Minnesota Vikings. Obviously, it's cool, but he doesn't fit Kevin O'Connell's
Okay.
offense. And that's what scares me a little bit because, like you said, Sam, it's going to be hard for him to teach a young guy, you know,
Yeah.
our scheme when he's not used to playing
So
that.
here's my
So,
devil's advocate to your devil's advocate.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
So Kyler Murray, Vikings, look at the history. Never have had a mobile run kind of crazy quarterback except since Fran Tarkenton. We talked about that. Does Kevin O'Connell have some tricks in the bag that he's been waiting for to bring out because he hasn't had that type of wide receiver or type of
He's gonna have
quarterback?
to.
Yeah, I think he's got more knowledge than any coach out
So
there.
I
So
think
yeah, I mean, I think
he's got some fun
something.
stuff in the backstage that he hasn't been able to
Maybe
bring out. So that's the
I'm gonna
thing.
I'm gonna add on your devil's advocate. Maybe he's never gotten the opportunity
Yeah.
to play with the quarterback like this. So
It
you know,
opens up
maybe
a lot of possibilities in my
we see
opinion.
more flea flickers. We see more Jefferson throwing the ball. I mean,
We could have a fun offense.
yeah.
We really
I
could.
mean, we've
Yeah.
tried RPOs. We had a lot of RPOs with Sam Darnold, but like and JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy didn't make the right reads 90% of the time, but that's learning. RPOs, that's what the Cardinals were known for. I mean, they would run pass option. But it would also be, and we have Donovan Jackson. Like I saw this play where Kyler Murray busted like a 60-yard touchdown. I forget who it was from, but it was an RPO. I put all of our pieces in there. You're looking at Justin Jefferson. Okay, they bracketed him like they do 95% of the time. I'm going to pull it, and I have another option to throw to TJ Hawkinson, or I can run with Donovan Jackson leading up the hole. That's an RPO. Okay, so
Yeah.
that would be freaking sweet. And I think that brings a lot of possibility with Kyler Murray because, dude, we haven't had a quarterback that runs a 4.6 or a 4.7 like this. So, like,
Yeah.
I think
So how do you think that works in the quarterback room though when you have two completely different quarterbacks? You know, unless they're trying to turn McCarthy into that kind of guy.
yeah.
How do they go about
So
that? That's kind of my worry as well.
I'm not a guru by any means, but I think like obviously play style is totally different. I think when you bring in a veteran, it's not necessarily play style that you're trying to pass down to the younger guys. It's leadership, it's how you handle the business, how the NFL works, how you recover your body. And the big thing is, which we all know that Kyler Murray isn't the greatest at this, but is the film room. Okay, so like
Yeah.
showing how you study film. How are we going to break down this team? Okay, if they're
By the way, Carter, been waiting for you to join my game.
Oh, my bad, man.
are you guys playing right now,
Dude? Side note,
Just
we've been
Kyler
playing
Murray
MLB
shade.
The Show 26.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gotta
playing
be,
the game.
Just if they're listening, it's got to be the worst game ever made.
Yeah, yeah,
We can get back to the NFL news, but yeah.
yeah. So
It's
we're
awful.
gonna see how it shapes out. I don't know. Like that's the thing. I don't know if we're bringing Kyler Murray in for knowledge. I think we're bringing him for competition. So that we might
I agree. I agree
we
with
could
that.
see button heads. Maybe they don't mold well in the room. Maybe it's
Mm-hmm.
straight up. I have a chip on my shoulder. You have a chip on your shoulder. I want to start. Okay, we could see that, but
I think it is that. I really do.
yeah, and I think it is.
Kyler
too.
wants to start. And so does. I mean, I would hope
I don't
McCarthy
think
wants to start as well.
I don't think Kyler would have signed if he didn't get the guarantee that he wasn't or that he
I don't
wasn't
think he
starting.
got a guarantee, but I think there's he got the possibility. Like, hey, dude, you have a good chance of starting.
Yeah, there's a 90% chance, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd put him about there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
If not higher.
Kyler Murray, Minnesota Viking. Glad to have you, buddy. We love it. NFL news is still going to keep circulating with the draft and whatnot coming up. We'll keep talking about that. But the glaring event that we have on our horizon here is March Madness, the greatest time of the year to be a sports fan. If you're not even a basketball fan, I know you made a bracket, but we are going to talk about it. I have it on my TV in the living room right now. We got the first 4 game play, and we got UMBC versus Howard. It's already tight.
Yeah.
It's 11-11. But yes, dude, March Madness is the greatest time for a sports fan. I love it. But yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit. There's upsets. There's potential Cinderella stories. There's guarantees. What are we going to see, boys? What do you think? What do you think about this bracket as a whole, the competition? Do we have a favorite out there right now?
Well, I will say about the bracket, there's a lot of tough games this year. A lot of tough, close games, like they're coin flip games. There's a lot
In
of
the
them this
first
year.
round, yes. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, there's a lot of coin flip games to start the tournament. So when I was going through my bracket, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty tough.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of those games that could go either way. But I will say my horse this year is give me Vanderbilt to the Final Four.
Final Four
That's my
Vanderbilt? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I
Yep.
will
They're beating Florida in the Elite Eight.
beating Florida. I think I have Vandy. Who do they play first round? Who do you have Vandy?
They have McNeese.
See, that will go into what I'm going to talk
Wow.
about. Yeah, dude.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to do it. Okay.
All right.
So every year, I don't go by stats. I don't go by odds. I don't go by whatever. I go by my feeling, my heart, my gut, and my twig and berries down here. Okay. Excuse my French, but I trust my balls in this. And I've been pretty successful the last 2 years, okay? I pick 3 upsets that are going to happen in the first round. I run a 3-leg parlay with it, and I put like $10 on it, and then sometimes it turns out to be like $500, $600, okay? And this is what we're doing. Here are my 3 picks for that. I picked my 3. I did a little research. I saw this, saw that, but I trusted my gut with this.
Don't even say you have McNeese in that.
I do have the McNeese Mustangs or whatever they are.
I
got them against Vandy. I know Vandy ended up did they end up winning the SEC?
They lost.
They lost.
They did lose in the championship game.
But they did make a run. No one really saw them.
They beat Florida.
They did beat Florida. Florida is they have a kryptonite, and I think people are starting to find it. But yeah, I do have McNeese upsetting Vanderbilt first round. You guys don't have to tail me, but this is in my bracket.
I won't be tailing
we're
you,
not.
sorry, Eric.
McNeese, brother. We got to get the beatbox out there, whatever, the jukebox. He's bringing it again.
Yeah.
I got McNeese, and then I should have pulled these up. But then my other upset, I know who they play. I have Wisconsin losing to High Point.
Wow. The dude, red hot
High
Wisconsin
Point.
team?
Okay, yeah. Red hot Wisconsin team, my ass. Okay, this is High Point. I think they only have like 3. Like, I really look at the small conferences. Obviously, they don't play a lot of people throughout the year, but it is hard to be a 30-win basketball team, no matter what conference you play in. Okay, it's hard to be a 30-win basketball team with like 2 or 3, 4 losses. And High Point, okay. This is running back to 2K6 on the PS2 when you had to sign a job, and High Point was one of them. I'm taking High Point. When I put in my bet, it was plus 550, but it's probably gone down a little bit. That's kind of a toss-up. People are eyeing that one for an upset. And then my next one, a lot of people.
I hope we can agree on this one, Eric, because right now we're 0 for 2.
Yeah, and
I hope this is the one that I'm.
You guys want me to say
Go
North
ahead.
Carolina, but I'm not betting against North Carolina and taking VCU. I'm taking USF over Louisville. You got okay?
Gosh.
I've seen that. I have seen that.
I have seen it too. I have seen a lot
that
of it,
one is a
actually.
little less on the odd side. I got it at 215 plus 215. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
So I'm going that 3-legger. I'm going High Point, USF, and McNeese. McNeese is the one that shoots it up there. But hey, they're bringing in some swagger and aura from last year from upsetting in the first round. They almost made it to the Sweet 16. They were very close. Or did they? I think they made it to the Sweet 16. I can't remember. But dude,
I think you're right.
McNeese has some dogs, okay? And I would love to see a little Cinderella story out of the Miami, Ohio, fighting Hurricanes. No, not Hurricanes. What are they? The Red Hawks?
The Red Hawks.
But Miami, Ohio, they're coming from the first 4. They've only lost once. They played nobody, but they're literally like 33-1 or something. But
it gives the guys a lot of confidence when you're 33-1. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to be a freaking 30-win basketball team. So
I agree.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Any other Cinderellas out there? What do you think about my picks?
I like 2. I like one of the 3. I have South Florida in one of mine, and I have Louisville.
Okay. And I do have some other upsets sprinkled in there on my bracket.
Same.
But
yep. Yeah.
Sam.
Go ahead, Sam. I already know where this is going. Hold on, time out, Eric. You're gonna lose your mind when you hear this.
No.
Okay.
Not yet. You already brought one up. I am taking VCU over North Carolina.
Okay. I have a bad feeling about that, if I'm being honest. Like, I do have a bad
I
feeling.
don't trust that UNC team without Caleb Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's why 3/4 of the people I've talked to so far are taking VCU.
Yeah, and as a UNC backer, I'm a huge Tar Heel fan. I'm scared. Okay, I am a little scared. This VCU team is hot and they're good. They freaking run the court, man. So I do see it. I do see it happening, but I just can't will myself to bet against them.
As long as you can see it, that's all
Yeah,
that
I
matters.
can see it. But overall, I do in my teacher bracket with all the teachers, I did pick. I'm riding with Houston. Okay, I'm going Houston all the way. I've done
Wow.
this in a while, but then that's my teacher bracket. Okay, but my legit
They do play great. They do play great. I'll give you that in the
they
tournament.
do.
They play
They
well.
do usually. But then in my ESPN bracket that I'm probably going to be focusing a little bit more on, checking more up, I have Arkansas.
I was gonna bring
Dude,
that up, dude.
Calipari.
I love Arkansas.
I
Calipari.
love them being led by Calipari.
I'm glad we can
Okay.
agree on that.
I
man.
love
that. They're one of my.
You know,
horses.
growing up, I never liked Calipari because Kentucky was so good and they ran the freaking business for like 5 years. And I didn't like Calipari, but Calipari making the change and showing that he can still win with a freaking SEC basketball team, it's freaking cool. And they're good. They're good.
They're really good.
And they have a good region, a good bracket. They have a pretty easy road, in my opinion, to the Elite Eight. And
their front court is probably top 3 in the country, and I don't know if it's 2 or 3.
Yeah, and see, that's my next. That's my pick. So I think I'm running.
Are you gonna let me give my second upset?
Yeah. Go ahead.
That was the moral of this podcast. I've been talking to Carter Dox for the past 2 days about this, and I told him my next paycheck, I am putting all of it on them.
I'm holding
Wow.
it. I'm holding you to that too. I want to see the stub.
Actually,
you have to bet through me. So
You're his bookie.
The 15th seed Furman.
Shut the hell up.
Over UConn. And let me give you one reason and one reason
I just
why.
want you to take the emotion out of this one, but go ahead.
That's the problem. It is all emotion. And I'm going to give you one reason, and Carter agreed with me. Cannot stand Dan Hurley as a coach.
Okay.
Yes, he's a winner, but he's got to be the biggest douchebag I've ever seen on live television.
100%. I agree.
Yeah.
Pardon my language, but god dang it, I can't stand him. So yeah, give me Furman. Sweet 16. I don't care.
Sweet 16. Holy crap.
Okay, taking the emotion out of it, Sam. UConn is a 29-5 team. Yes, they did get upset. Did they get upset by Furman like 3 years ago? I'm pretty sure they did.
I think it was Furman. Yeah,
God, I hope they did.
Yeah, I think it was Furman. So there's a little bit of a rematch here.
Because I tell you what, they play 9 o'clock on Thursday
9
night.
p.m. And I'll be balls deep in the casino in Deadwood. And I can't wait.
I will be calling you at midnight saying I called into work and I called it.
I would love it.
Are you gonna put your paycheck on it? Because
probably not, because they're probably gonna lose. But I'm taking Furman, man. You got to take one team and just roll with it.
Okay, yeah, I love it.
Here's what scares me a little bit, right? I think last year there was not that many upsets last year. Last year was pretty to the books.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, those 12-5 spots were the biggest upset, and that's where you can make your money. That's where a bettor can live at, is those 8, 9, and 12-5 spots. Because
can I say?
Go ahead. Yes.
I have one more upset here. I just pulled up the bracket.
I already know where this is going to.
My computer's just
Doxy,
turned on.
Take off your hood. You kind of sound a little muffled.
Am I muffled?
No, you're good.
Am I better now?
It's fine. It's all good. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Yeah. When the best player on your college basketball team.
Oh no, where's this going?
Shows up some days to play.
Oh, I know.
Shows up some days to not. And he always dodges the big games.
Don't even talk about my team like that.
But when he doesn't, he comes in and he shits the bed.
Okay.
I am taking California Baptist over Kansas.
California Baptist, huh?
That's another one for the paycheck.
Okay. California
That kid
Baptist. Okay.
has ruined his NBA recruiting process
I'll give you
Can we
that.
get his name drop? I need the name.
all season.
I'll give you
Who?
that.
What's his name?
Sam.
Yeah, what's his name?
Darren Peterson.
Darren Peterson.
That's a
Yeah.
disrespect to the family name, first of all. That's
That's my
hard. That's
bad.
hard to see.
But that dude is a joke of a player.
Wow. Okay. I love
That's
the
harsh.
Heat.
No,
But
that he
I-
is.
I agree with you on that. He does.
He goes in, he scores 25 points in a game against a non-ranked team, and he's shooting 8 for 20.
Yeah,
Tell me how that's a top 3 prospect in the NBA draft.
not.
I think they go to the Sweet 16. They actually lose to Duke in the Sweet 16, but they beat Cal Baptist, and then they go ahead and beat St. John's.
I have them losing round 32.
To St.
Yeah,
John's?
I think St. John's is going to make a run, but this is like the first year I don't fade Duke. Like, I absolutely hate Duke. I'm a UNC fan. Okay, I hate Duke, but I really like their coach. Honestly, it's happened to me in the previous years. Okay, I hate Duke, but I never have hated their coach. Like, I never hated Coach K. I have great respect for him. And now the new,
I have Duke win it all.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, they're a wagon for sure. Like, they're in my Final Four. They're beating UConn in the Elite Eight. They're going to the championship against Arkansas. That's who I have. But yeah, Duke's a wagon. What do you think about the Michigan wagon?
I will say they're a very put together team.
Yes.
Offensive, defensively. They're probably the most put together team.
Top to bottom, I'd say there's no flaw.
Yeah, there isn't.
whatsoever.
There isn't. But it's just so up and down.
Well, they had those
Kind-
injuries
it-
too.
like-
You know, they had the injuries in the championship.
And that's
Yeah.
and that's the problem though. You say like up and down. That's been every Big Ten team this year.
That's been, yeah.
I mean,
Even
Yeah.
Michigan State, they had a couple upset losses.
dude, I mean,
right early in the year.
and
they
the
did,
Gophers
yeah.
upset like 3 teams.
Michigan
And
State.
then, like, the Gophers are literally like 2 or 3 games away from maybe getting a bid in this
Yeah.
tournament. If they want,
yeah, for the NIT.
Wow,
they're
the
in the
tournament,
crown.
they
They're
looked
in the crown.
brutal.
They're in the
They're in
crown,
the
baby.
crown. Yeah, but if they won maybe in that second round of the Big Ten tournament, they might have had a bubble bid actually. But
How do you guys
Yeah.
feel about BYU?
see, that's a tough
I-
one. I kind of want to see. I might change it up, to be honest. Because they're gonna lose second round no matter what.
Zaga's a horse.
Gonzaga. Oh yeah, Gonzaga's a wagon for sure. But if
With
North Carolina State wins, I might take North Carolina State.
because ever since they've lost Richie Sanders, their top guard, other than obviously AJ, they've been all downhill.
Yeah. That's how I think, like, I have them winning right now, but I don't think Texas beats them, but I think NC State beats them. So, like, I might
agree.
change that up, even though they're going to lose to Gonzaga in the second round. Gonzaga's also a worry one, too, because they've freaking been getting upset in the last 5 years. Like, but they're pretty freaking
Yeah,
good.
they also haven't been the Zaga they have been.
No,
You know,
and I think
like
they
back
are
when we were in
back.
high
I
school,
think,
Zaga was
dude, Zaga was nuts back then.
nuts.
When you remember
Dude,
Butler?
unreal.
You remember Butler?
Yeah, Butler.
Jimmer
yeah.
Fredette? Give me that on my Mount. I want 4 Jimmer Fredettes on my Mount Rushmore of March Madness.
I got a couple more games to point out
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I also. you
I'm
probably have
gonna
the same
point
ones.
out I'm gonna point out this one here. Just because I've also talked about this team that they're playing for the past couple weeks. Honestly, for the past year, Carter knows. Purdue.
Yeah, fade the Boilermakers.
Okay.
I don't think they
There
lose to
is
Queens,
a
but
saying that has been running around here for the past couple years, and it's always fade the Boilermakers.
Yep. I
the
agree.
And
games
I
they
don't
can't win
know.
'em.
I don't know if I'm fading them against Queens. I don't even know where that is.
Dude, Queens, New York.
It's not. It's not New York. It's not.
It's really
I
not.
looked it up.
They're a small
not.
college.
I don't know where it was, but it wasn't. It wasn't New York.
Dude, something stuck out to me with Queens though. And like something stuck out with me like, okay, this could be a Cinderella story. It definitely could be. And
Just by the
they're a
name.
30-win basketball team. Like,
Mhm.
and yeah, Queens, dude. Let's see what
North
Shoot, I
Carolina.
just accidentally picked them. Oh my god. Oh god.
they're the horse.
maybe that's meant to be. I accidentally picked them right here. No, I didn't say it, but I was clicking on the preview here. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Sorry, you guys go ahead.
If you've also completed brackets, I think I know what 99.9% of the people went with. But if you want some news, for the tournament, the second highest scorer for Alabama, Aiden Holloway, just got arrested this morning. He had
I think it was yesterday he got arrested, right?
I think it was this morning.
Oh, it was.
But he had a possession of 2.1 pounds of marijuana in his apartment.
boy.
Jeez.
Got felony charges. So I don't think he will be playing. So if anyone if that 0.1, if you bet on Hofstra College, you got to be feeling pretty good
I
right
think
now.
they're going to be okay. I think Bama's going to be okay. I mean, they're a 2 seed, right?
I mean, the spread's only 11.5.
That's actually not. They're a 4. Yeah.
Give me Akron then to the Sweet 16.
I see a lot of Akron going around. One that I do have is a lock. Like all these ones were bets and they're maybes. This is a lock. I am telling you. Okay, St. Louis over Georgia is a lock.
No,
Absolutely.
Really? See, I have opposite.
no. Georgia is 10 out of 10 a lock on that.
For sure. Give me St. Louis. Okay.
Did you know
who plays for St. Louis?
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Do you know who plays for St. Louis? We got freaking the white cream Abdul-Jabbar.
You don't even know his name.
From Indiana State. I do know his name. Hold on.
You ever read
Robbie Avila.
There you go.
Robbie Avila plays for St. Louis. Dude, we're going to get a little Cinderella story out of him. I can see it.
Wow. A Cinderella story out of a top 25 team?
Huh? Are they a top 25 team?
They were 23.
Oh, they were. Okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, give me Robbie Avila. Heisman Trophy.
Heisman for March Madness.
You know who I think is going to make a run? And I think they're on their little redemption arc after last year. And I think they honestly have the easiest way to the Elite Eight. And even maybe the Final Four. Iowa State.
Dude.
They have the easiest run.
All right. Well, hey, it's been fun. This podcast's been a good time.
Watch it happen.
Hope everyone enjoyed your time.
They win. They play a bad Kentucky team. I don't think Kentucky's very good. Yeah, and they go play a Virginia team that if you can score, you win because they only score 60 points a game.
Okay.
And then they go play Michigan. Hey, I think they outplay Michigan.
You never know what team you never know what team you're going to get out of Michigan, but you also don't know what kind of team you're going to get out of Iowa State that night.
I think they're playing with a little chip on their shoulder because they were favored last year.
If that white boy from Iowa State ain't shooting good, they're not winning. I don't know.
Saying, they have the easiest route to the Elite Eight.
I took Santa Clara over Kentucky. I have Kentucky.
Don't think Kentucky's very good.
No, Kentucky's not very good.
Yeah, but you also got to look. Santa Clara plays nobody in the regular.
Who cares about that, dude? This is March Madness.
I do.
But I'm telling you,
I have Kentucky winning that game, but I think it's a coin flip game,
dude. It's only the spread is 3.5.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's a coin flip game.
It's close, and I mean, I think Santa Clara, like when you get these small schools that get a high seed like that, like 10 for Santa Clara is high. Like that's a good seed for them. And like, dude, they're gonna come in with some momentum. They're gonna come in ready to freaking ball. Like they're.
This is why I love this time of year. Did anyone take NDSU over Michigan State?
I did not.
No.
I
have Michigan State going to my Elite Eight. They beat UConn.
Okay, where do I have Michigan State? I actually think I have them losing relatively early. Oh no, I have them winning against
No, I have Michigan State in my Final Four.
I have Michigan State losing to UConn.
I have Michigan State losing to Furman.
Is Owen March?
Dude, you have Furman going to the Sweet 16?
I have Furman winning it all.
Shut the hell up.
I do. In one of my brackets, I made 3 brackets today. I have Furman winning 1.
That would be crazy. That would be kind of like, what's his name? Johnny V or whatever, where he brought the UNLV running Rebels all the way. I think I don't know what seed they were, but they were like a double-digit seed and they won the whole thing. And that's like the last time that's happened. It's freaking sick.
I think that second round game, because I do have Ohio State beating TCU going to the round of 32. Yep.
Ohio State's been playing good ball.
But I think that Duke-Ohio State game is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
really?
I think Duke's going to win, but I think overall, Bruce Thornton, it's the Ohio State guard. He's averaging like 25. I think they're going to give him around.
Yeah, Duke's historically had some round of 32 woes. You know, like they usually, don't play very well. So, yeah, I mean, Ohio State's a tough matchup for them in the second round for sure. But
it does suck that Arizona and Arkansas are playing in the Sweet 16.
Screw
I
Arizona.
can't believe you guys have Michigan State losing that early.
I have
I s-
no. I have Michigan State losing to UConn in the Sweet 16.
okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I think UConn's still going to be okay, even though Sam hates them. But the one thing you can give to that douchebag of a coach is he's a competitive son of a gun, and this is going to be strictly business.
It's just
He
every
knows
time
March,
he
man.
talks, it just pisses a guy off. And I can't wait for them to play Duke in the Elite Eight. Or what is it? It'll be Final Four, probably.
Yeah,
Because they are gonna put BTA.
UConn Duke would
them.
be the Elite Eight.
yeah, UConn.
Would it be
Yeah,
Elite Eight?
UConn Duke's Elite
Yeah.
Eight.
Yeah, Elite Eight.
But
Okay,
dude,
yeah. Thank you.
Arkansas, give me Calipari run the table. He's gonna win another one with a different team.
I know. It just
I really like Arkansas. I really
Yeah,
do.
I think they're gonna be my wagon. I think so. I'm going to Deadwood tomorrow. We're going for a bachelor party, and
boy.
so I'm gonna hit the sports book pretty early, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put my upset bets in, and then I'm also gonna do a Final Four appearance, and I could just throw it all on Arkansas, but I might just do Final Four appearance for Arkansas.
So
You
did
think
we
they beat Arizona?
It's that's the one that I'm scared about, but it's
Yeah.
going to be a good game. I think that one's going to come down to the wire for sure.
Yeah, because Arizona.
did we all give our for sure who do you think's winning it all?
No, but you can start it off.
Go, Sam.
Well, I already said
Yeah,
mine.
you
got Duke.
Duke's your wagon.
It's Duke. I mean, Kane Boozer, Isaiah Evans.
Yeah.
I mean,
have
there's
Duke and Arizona. I've made two, so
they're
I made
eight,
four,
9 deep. I
Duke and
don't
Arizona.
see if they play the ball that they have been playing all year. It's
right.
I don't see it going another way.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah,
but that's probably not going to happen because it rarely does. There's always an upset.
Yeah,
somewhere.
this one. I love this bracket because there is some upsets brewing, like seed wise. A lot of them are coin flips, like you said before. There's some upsets brewing for sure, and I think we're going to see a lot more upsets than we think in the round of 32. Instead of 64, you might see some predictable wins there, but round of 32 is where shit's going to go sideways, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, Doxy, who's your lock?
I have Duke as well, but it's a 50-50 with Arizona. I think Arizona's a really good team.
Yeah, I agree.
It's one of those two.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to say Duke because I hate Duke, but for lock in the Final Four, I would say I'm going to give Michigan that one. Even though they're going through the ups and downs with some injuries here, I think they're going to rally. They have a really good top to bottom team. I think our lock in the Final Four is Michigan. So, yeah.
I like that pick,
That's what I
too.
got.
I have them in all my Final Fours, so.
And then to win it all, would you have to win it all?
I mean, I have Arkansas winning it all.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I have Arkansas.
I don't know if they get through Arizona.
And that's the scary part, like I said. But yeah, I have Duke and Arkansas in the national championship. Arkansas beats Michigan in the Final Four. Duke beats.
I mean, Arkansas still got to get through Hawaii.
Dude, shut up.
And I don't know if you guys seen Hawaii play,
but it's fun.
But if it gets into a 3-point competition,
a shootout, yeah.
Hawaii's rolling the floor with them.
They can sling it, huh? I haven't watched.
I'm excited, bro. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are forgetting about Vanderbilt, to be honest.
Vanderbilt can suck a toe, dude. Vanderbilt's losing first round. McNeese, let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah. You guys got any last minute things? We'll probably wrap it up here, actually.
If we're talking basketball, I don't have anything there. But we did forget to mention is Justin Fields to Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's not huge news, but I mean,
better late than
I think
never.
He's going to be used.
I
think he's going to be used for sure in Andy Reid's scheme. Honestly, I was thinking about that. I think you'll see him on. They're not going to sneak Patrick Mahomes anymore because he got injured that one time. He'll go in on those. He'll go on short yardage packages, maybe goal line. I think that's they're going to be their workhorse. They lost Pacheco. I think he's going to play a lot more than people think, even though he's the backup. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right, boys.
I don't know. I thought that was just cool.
Yeah. That was fun. March Madness. Let's go, baby.
Can't wait, baby.
Let's
about
go.
It.
I can't wait. I love it. Vandy, you can go home.
Come on, Vandy.
Give me Arkansas. All right. Last minute. Give me Akron to win it all. All right. See you, boys. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, boys. Appreciate you guys. Go follow, like, subscribe. like it up, please. Click like when you watch it on YouTube. Rate us on Spotify. Give us it all. Okay, we need to get out there. We're kind of hitting a plateau here. We want to skyrocket again. Toe tap to the moon. Love you, boys. We out of here. Duke sucks. Go UNC.